Hello and welcome back to another episode of Into the 99, where we've got 99 cards, cuz Commander's number one. I've got the boys, all of the boys with me. Brian, how are you doing?
Oh, not bad at all. Happy to be back.
What have you been up to?
Oh God, new career. Just working really. In all honesty, just working.
Just busy with work?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
New industry, so learning lots.
That's fair.
Still playing some Magic. Don't got that salary for buying new cards, but we're still making it work.
That's exactly. You gotta just gotta buy. You gotta build some budget ones, Brian. They don't all have to be expensive.
I like my shiny stuff. What can I say?
That's true. That is true. And Sherman, how are you this week? The week following the one. It's a totally new week. We're wearing the same outfits. New week.
Yeah. New week. Hopefully, my prediction is I've probably gone crazy.
I can see that happening.
Things have been going crazy. It's getting worse. It's probably going to continue with that. It is what it is. How about the rest of you guys?
In the 1 week, geopolitics has stabilized, and now your life is very easy and smooth. No complaining customers.
I wish. Oh, my goodness. People are so dumb sometimes. Oh, my goodness. If you guys ever wanted to hear some of my stories, just come in Discord and ask me, and I will tell. I have so many stories. Brian has a bunch of stories. We that's how we met. We were in a call center, tech support.
Oh.
That's how we met. So we both have a lot of stories.
I think anyone that works at a call center has a lot of stories.
I think anyone that works at a call center
100%.
has substantially more patience than me.
And anxiety.
This is
One of my favorites
favorites
is still one person. They asked me for help. I'm like, why? It's because some person broke out of their cell, and they're in an asylum or whatever, and they're calling us because they wanted us to send a tech to go down to check the phone outlets so they can prove to the staff there that they're all being bugged. And I'm I spent 2 hours on this call because we're trying to coordinate with security at the facility to try to figure out where this person is.
a POV conversation of me in a career like that is I start work at 9 a.m. and at 9:03 it's, hey Daniel, can you quickly step into the office here? We just need to talk to you for a minute. And then at 9:05 I'm being dragged out of the building by security. That's a job with me.
That from knowing you. Yes.
Yeah. What's 5 minutes of a call center salary worth? Because that's all I would be earning at that job. 5 minutes, clock in, clock out. I might be late to that too, even. And future Slothy, how's your knee?
Future Slothy's knee is still absolutely not enjoying life. Had another hockey game on Monday, and we destroyed them, but oh, those dirty buggers got me again.
There you go.
It's because you're getting old, Slothy. Because you're getting old.
Right?
Yeah, I'm a whole quarter century now.
Look at you go. You're up there.
Oh God, to be that young again.
I'm age-wise. I'm looking at. I'm pretty close to 40, and I'm not mature enough to be that age. The other day I was talking to my wife, and I was like, this can't be as mature as I get, right? This can't be how the other adults were when I was growing up, because that is one thing. I was just I'm still the exact same sense of humor as when I was 18 years old. I'm just bigger, I'm just heavier. So I'm the same person at 18, but I just have some money and a belly.
And gray hair.
Yeah, and just a bunch of gray hair in the beard. I'm looking old. Brad, you didn't hear this one, but I had for a long time, I had my big maritimer beard, huge beard. And I went to renew my I've got a commercial license. I went to renew it, and they're like, oh, you can only get it for a few years. And I was like, why? And they're like, well, you have to renew it every few years when you're 50. I was like, I'm not 50. You're holding my license.
Oh, holy crap!
I was like, I'm not 50. Come on. So then literally I had that thing. They told me I could only renew it because they thought I looked old for a trucker. That, you know what I mean?
Look at those rosy cheeks. Who could think you're friggin' 50?
It was a wake up call. So I was like, okay, well, went to get my license, went to the barber, got that right off, right down, and we younged it back up a little bit. Bought me a few more years in the DMV's eyes, I guess.
If I shave, I look like I'm 13. It's
all right.
I'm not allowed to shave.
But yes, no, it's we grow ever closer to my break in which I'm going to play so many games of Magic. And let's quickly, before we jump into today's, I'll say if you want any of these cards, because Brian's got cool cards in his deck, if you want them, go over to houseofcards.ca, promo code IT99. Going to get you a discount. It's going to give you good shipping. They've got good stock. It's a great place to buy Brian's nice foil fancy things. So again, promo code IT99. If you want cool sleeves, playmats, places to put these cards, any of those stuff, Nerd Gear's got you covered for pretty much everything else. The dry erase tokens are wonderful. Commander Sanctuaries are wonderful. Like, share, subscribe. It does help us out. Come over on Patreon. It's the easiest way to chat and build decks with us. And without further ado, Brian, what kind of commander are we building today?
Today we're building Maralen Fae Ascendant. It's dirty. Sherman killed me in one turn because I took 2 cards from him. But
you
once
took
it
a collective of like 50 cards from the 3 of us, okay? I said specifically, if you were to do that one more time, you could have done it to the other 2, but you did it at me, and I said, if you touch me one more time, I would kill you on my next turn. And did I do it? Yes, I did.
Well, that's some fake news, but we'll move on. But I don't typically play thieving decks because I hate it when people steal my cards.
If I pilot a deck like this, best time. I'm living life. I'm having a good thing. But if people do this, you did it with the what was the Ixil. You took my lands, Brian.
Yeah.
Give them back. Give them back. I put so little of them in a deck. I need them. Leave them alone.
I was gonna say, the corrupt or the toxic one. Yeah. All right, that's the only other thievery deck.
But that's what I mean. I think that's the only time anyone's played a thieving deck against me. That and Sherman's Gonti when he had Gonti put together. But like people don't generally thieve me, so I'm like, oh, I'm having a great time doing this. We're sharing cards. And then someone does it to me, and it hurts. It hurts me deeply.
Yeah. That's a total 180 or 360.
Yeah. This is like when I saw this card like spoiled as well. It's one of the ones that I instantly built as well. Like I built it as just like a straight elf deck because that's who I am. But I want to build a fairy version of it too. I have that sitting on my giant table background there as like a fairy version. It's such a strong card for like a budget commander. It's really cool.
If I don't say it, he'll crucify me. I saw Jesse play this deck and I was like, boy, that actually looks fun. So I asked him to play it. I played it one game. And then I went home, and over a week I built it. Most of the cards I went and I picked up the Lathril deck.
Mm-hmm. Again, great spot too. Yeah,
it had all the elves that I needed. So then I came back, I built this, and I played it. And Sherman was there, and that's when the whole 1-turn death happened.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's it's wonderful. So she's a 4/5. She's an elf fairy noble with flying, and whenever Maralen or another elf or fairy you control enters, exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library. I love that it's an ETB and not a cast trigger. I think if they wanted to calm this down, cast would have been much better option, but praise be that they put it as an ETB. And then, so once each turn, you may cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of elves or fairies you control from among cards exiled with Maralen this turn without paying its mana cost.
I'm going to tell you right now, my deck is full of copying Maralen. I want that every time something enters. I want 5 copies of this exile ability. Oh, it's a brutal ability. It is. I
went in a little bit of a different direction, but you want to get those triggers.
Let's jump into our ramp section. I'll start us off here. We've got an arcane signet, 2 and it's 2 colorless. Add 1 mana of your commander's color identity for a tap.
And then we got the bloom tender. It's obviously you want it in here. Colorless green, for each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool. So it's a 2-drop for 3 mana. Yes, please. I'll take that all day.
That's a good card too. Bloom Tender, I would love a reprint of.
Mm-hmm. Haven't they reprinted a bunch already? Calm down.
I don't think they have.
I think twice. Didn't they reprint it twice at least?
Yeah, reprinted it in Lorwyn.
Yeah.
Brian, I've learned a cool trick on this. If you are you on your architect here? If you hover over it and hit P, you can pop up all the printings.
Yeah, they've reprinted it a few times. They're still all expensive though.
Yeah.
Brian, where's this? Where's the
that.
anime elf girl? We got to get it.
That's what I want.
That's a cool
I just
card.
saw it.
Honestly, this evil one from
I got the Llanowar elves in my Trax attack.
There's some really cool artworks of Bloomtender. Man,
they haven't reprinted a bunch.
Yeah, they didn't reprint it enough. Sherman, you take our next one.
All right. Next one we got is going to be a Canopy Tactician for 3 and a green. It's a creature that's an elf warrior that's a 3/3. Other elves you control get +1/+1, and you can tap it to add 3 green.
Yeah.
I think it's expensive for what it does. But
well, it's an anthem too, right?
I know.
Yeah, Anthem plus 3 green for a ramp, right?
I'm
so
greedy.
It's only $4. It's not too bad.
I love to split the effects in two, right? And if you had all elves get +1/+1 for 1 and a green, you'd run it. And then if you had a 2 colorless that tap for 3, you'd also run it, right? So pretty good. Pretty good. A lot of flower artworks, a lot of really cool flower artworks in this deck so far. Slothy?
Yes. Next up here, we've got the Chromatic Lantern. 3 mana artifact. Lands you control have tap to add 1 mana of any color, and it itself can tap for 1 mana of any color. Very good fixing in a 3+ color deck. And
yeah,
it's only $3.
We have the best artwork of Cultivate as well. It's if you can run this one, I love this Cultivate. It's 2 and a green. It's a sorcery. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands, reveal them, put them one on the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand. Then we shuffle up.
I pick up every single one I see.
It's such a nice artwork on Cultivate. I really like it, and it's Cultivate. I run so much. It's one of those cards that no matter how good they like power creep stuff, I'm just gonna still keep running Cultivate.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Elves of the Deep Shadow. It's 1 green, and it taps for a black, and it deals 1 damage to you, and it's a 1/1. And I was just at this card store, and I saw it, so I was like, I gotta pick up this artwork.
That artwork's cursed. It haunts me.
Ryan's all about the shiny money.
It's not foil. It's not foil, unfortunately.
Brian's a simple man of the people. It's not a foil one. Let it go.
Yeah.
Move along now.
Next one is going to be Elvish Archdruid for 1 double green. It's a creature, elf druid. That's 2/2. Other elves you control get +1/+1, and you can tap it to add 1 green for each elf you control.
I do enjoy that all the elf lords are mana dorks as well.
Next up here, we've got the Elvish Mystic. Single green for a 1/1 elf druid, taps for a green.
Problem with this deck already is there's so many cool artworks that I just haven't seen that I didn't know about, and now I'm like, I run Elvish Mystic in a lot of decks. I need a few of these.
Yeah. That's why I picked all of them up. All that I saw, I was like, I run this in every deck. I will grab 5 of those, please.
You have good artworks. I like this.
This is why I have the House of Cards website open now every time we discuss these things, so I can just type it in and look it up and see if I can add it right away or not.
This is probably a smarter way to do it. We've got our Farseek. It's 1 in the green. Sorcery. Search your library for a plains, island, swamp, or mountain and put it on the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle. If you just pretend that it says and you're playing with new players, you can get 4 lands with this. 4 lands for 2 mana. This is overpowered.
Remember to always keep an eye on Daniel when you play against him.
You got to double check those rules sometimes. We'll see.
And then we have the Findhorn Elves, which I didn't realize was a $7 card, apparently. It's 1 green, just taps for a green mana, and it's a 1/1.
Brian, if you hit that P, look at this other version of this one.
Yeah, if you hit the
one with the tentacles? Or that's flowers?
The flower tentacles one, yes. That one.
I got to find that.
It's only $8. That's a pretty cool card. What is that from?
Wait a minute. Is that? I think that might be online.
Better not be.
Might be.
No, Card Kingdom. Never mind. Yeah, $8.49. Why doesn't it have the other price?
That's pretty cool.
TCG player.
Next card. Moving on here. We have a Kodama's Reach for 2 and a green. It's a sorcery. It's arcane. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards. Put 1 in the battlefield, tapped, and the other in your hand. Then shuffle.
And then we've got Llanowar Elves. Single green for a 1/1 elf druid. Taps for a green.
I
And
needed a play set of these.
it's again, a lot of these, like, especially if you like play, like if elves are your thing, or you're playing a deck where it's like a lot of mana dorks, then these are like such nice upgrades. Like I will say, I think they print like way too much product, but the cool versions of product they keep getting they just get nicer every year, you know? Like that.
That's why I don't look at anything.
Yeah.
Like I can't
look at spoilers anymore.
But like this one or Elves, like the spoil one, I was like a promo for like doing like the beginner class or something like that back in the day when Dominaria came out, right?
Yeah,
I hunted these down.
It's a very cool one.
Everyone wanted them, and I was like, no one would trade them. So like I had to, like, anytime I saw one, I was like, that's mine. Like one of those seagulls from Finding Nemo. Mine.
These are like I said, this is my favorite feature on Architect now, is that I can just look at all these printings like this.
I have the far left one. I got that one.
The elf one? the anime one?
Yep.
That's pretty nice. That is a nice one. That one, I like the out of all of them that I can find, the like coolest. I love the goose doubling season. I
bought that to spite you, and I still have it.
I love that one. I've got a few of those ones. I like that one, but yeah, I didn't get that one. I was gonna get it. I was like, I'll come back for it. And Brian's like, I got this. I was like, Brian, please.
The confetti one?
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, mine.
Oh, it's so nice. Next here we have our Marwen, the Nurturer. This is 2 and a green for a 1/1 elf druid. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield under your control, you put a 1/1 counter on Marwen. Tap to add an amount of green mana equal to Marwen's power.
I want to be able to cast everything whenever I want to cast something.
Yeah, but you've got a strong ramp section so far.
And to go on the pun, rampant growth. 1 and a green, search your library for a basic land card, put that card onto the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle.
Ooh,
and again,
then
beautiful art.
this old classic retro Soul Ring for 1 mana. Tap to add 2.
I love, just for everyone who's listening, the reason I talk about arts is because Commander's such an expressive format that every time I'm like, oh, that's a really cool artwork, of like, why you picked that. So I like it. So I'm going to keep talking about them.
Speaking of cool art, we've got the Samurai Starfish itself, Thought Vessel. 2 mana artifact, no max hand size. Tap to add 1 to your mana pool.
It can't be anything else, right? Like, that is what they were drawing.
It has to be.
It has to be what they were drawing. Like, there's no way they didn't draw a samurai face on this thing. I'm not crazy.
Well, you are, but not for this.
Yeah. Next, we have our 3 visits. It's 1 in the green. You search your library for a forest card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle.
I want to be able to cast everything. So I have anything that I had in my binder and what I had lying around to be able to get going right off the hop, and to make sure that colors weren't like an issue.
Yeah, you fix exactly. Well, you got 17 pieces of ramp. That's good. Next, we go into our removal encounters. Brian, this is a big section. I don't play with these cards.
I know.
What kind
After Sherman complaining in the chat going, oh, like 4 to 8's not enough. And I was like going through here, I was like, boy, I have a lot in this deck. And I would say there are cards in here that I would get rid of and probably add more removal and counter spells.
We did my Scriv deck last week, and there's not a piece of interaction in there. Only contracts.
There's like 2.
They're 2, and they're things that I'm not using for interaction. I'm using them to blink Scriv.
I know that and as soon as I picked up that commander, Sherman was like, don't blink it. Because Daniel would do it, and you already have a blank deck.
Is that what you made a Scriv?
No, I just went with the Killian, but
okay.
He's like, don't blink it. He's like,
mine is an ETB blink extra contracts deck. You'd like it. You'd probably put some removal pieces in it.
Yeah, because blink is just so strong in effects like this, and plus, like, it was like the last time, like, because Brian has his Atraxa deck. That's his baby. That's a blink deck.
Oh, I do like that.
Prior to Atraxa, his baby before that for blinking was with the Wise Man or the Mothman.
Mothman's strong.
So we would all get rad counters. So yeah.
I like the rad counters.
Never blink. Plus, you would have to take Atraxa apart. So
I was told to remove or to take apart a few decks. Because
you play with a bunch of cowards.
No one enjoyed playing against it.
Cowards. You interact with what you want. I'm casting Scriv and you're getting a contract. It's
But
yeah, you start us off with your
One more
removal
time, I'll
section.
kill you on my turn.
I'm starting to tear up because it's too funny. We got an offer you can't refuse for 1 blue. Counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens.
Truly one of the most disrespectfully named cards that's ever been printed. The 1 mana here's an offer you can't refuse and get rid of your good cards. Oh,
I think the one you said you didn't say please.
that's
Like,
it.
Yeah.
There's just some disrespectful cards.
Love it.
After that, we do have an arcane denial for 1 and a blue. It's an instant. Counter target spell. Its controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. You draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep.
Technically group hug.
I would like it if they printed a counter spell that said nope.
Yeah. Technically a group hug card. You're letting me draw cards. I'm going to allow it.
Same with offer, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're
give me 2
technically
treasures.
this is a group hug section so far. The next one you're making creatures.
This one's another group hug card. Beast Within, 2 and a green. It's an instant. Destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green beast creature token.
Oh,
You don't really need any of those big fancy lands that have a ton of words on them. A 3/3 for you.
I was going to say too. I didn't mention this in the last one. We talked about land destruction 2 weeks ago, and then the day after that, or like 2 days ago, they printed this Fin Fang Foom from Marvel. I built that deck, and I've yet to play this deck, mainly because the card's not. I don't have the commander as the card yet, but I can't see anyone having fun with it. It copies anything that targets artifacts or lands. You copy the spell when you cast it. I'm gonna let everyone guess what I put in that deck. But
Sure.
yeah, I don't
Gross.
think anyone's gonna like that one. But it seems fun to me. But yeah, I love the estimated bracket on it. It's like bracket 2. I was like, I don't think it is. I don't quite think
I
it
don't
is a
think you're
bracket 2.
reading these cards.
Yeah.
What was
Bracket
the
1, my
salt
team is
level?
land destruction.
The salt level was high. The salt level was pretty high. Salt level will be getting a trip to the
I
doctor.
think you should go off the salt level for the bracket.
Right. So far, like I said, with this removal section, I see a man who's generously giving out gifts, treasure tokens, draw creatures. This is the friendly deck.
Until
Oh yeah, I guess I'll take the next one here. It was counter spell, double blue counter target spell. All right, I can't. There's no justification for that one.
nice foiling too.
Yeah.
And then we got counter squall, a blue and a black. Counter target non-creature spell. Its controller loses 2 life.
This one is also group hug. Help someone get out of the game sooner so they can go grab beers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was great. After that, we have a Death Sprout for 1 double black and a green. It's an instant. Destroy target creature. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library.
The man who's
Self-
simply ramping.
Spell, right?
I guess that could have went on the ramp.
It's a man who's simply ramping cards.
There you go.
Then we've got Feed the Swarm. 1 and a black, it's a sorcery. Destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. You lose life equal to that permanent's mana value.
As soon as they printed that, I needed at least 5.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Black enchantment removal? Yes, please.
Well, yeah, it does not really exist pretty much anywhere else,
Exactly.
short of
I think
just
I've
killing the
stocked up
player.
on like 40 of these.
Yeah, right. We have our Fierce Guardianship next. It is 2 and a blue. You control your commander, which in this deck, that's a whole you only want to control your commander. You can cast it without paying its mana cost, and you counter target non-creature spell.
Technically free. Who's casting ever 3?
Yeah.
And then we got a Putrefy, 1 colorless, black, and a green. Destroy target artifact or creature. It can't be regenerated.
Yeah, you have a lot of removal here so
After
far.
that,
Hmm?
yeah. I
If
like
you want to blow up or interact with me, I'm taking something of yours.
That's fair. That's fair.
I normally assume Brian has, like, by turn 6 or 7, I normally assume Brian has at least 1 removal and 1 counterspell, or at least 2 counterspells. But,
What-
like, basically 2 pieces of interaction by turn, like, 5 or 6.
What's so funny to me is like,
So I always have to bait up stuff from him.
especially when we do like events and stuff like that, right? A lot of times, like, people will assume, like, because I don't really run interactions, so I've got so much like card draw and ramp that everyone's always like scared to interact with me because they're like, well, he must be holding stuff there, and I'm just like, I'm just sitting there smiling because I got like a handful of creatures. I'm like, next turn is gonna be fun. And everyone's like, I can't mess with him there and stuff. But people always just like, for some reason, they're just like, Brian's only got 2 mana untapped, and then it's always for interaction. It's always there, and it's always funny to see like just like the difference in how like I have none, and everyone just like plays around me like I have so much. Like I threaten the table, and everyone's like, all right, and Brian's like, well, I'm gonna blow that up then. Leave me be.
Typically, my interaction when we play Daniel's safe for you.
That's fair. That's a balanced way to play the game. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I know that you play some shenanigans, and I'm just not. I'll have something ready for when you try.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who is it here?
All right. It's me. The next piece of interaction / removal here is going to be rapid hibernization for a single blue. It's an instant. Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. That creature's controller puts a 3/3 green frog lizard creature token onto the battlefield.
Yeah, group hug.
Better than Nate.
Then we've got Reality Shift. 1 and a blue, it's an instant. Exile target creature. Its controller manifests the top card of their library. Giving them more creatures, it's fine.
Yeah, here's a 2/2.
Here's a 2/2.
I taketh and I giveth.
Exactly. Brian's a generous patron. We have Reclamation Sage, 2, which will also trigger your commander, which is funny. 2 and a green for 2/1 Elf Shaman. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's just thematic. It has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's an elf and it has awesome removal. Then we have Ruthless Winnower. No, you don't like this
card. No,
it's 3 and 2 black. It's an elf rogue. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-elf creature, and it's a 4/4.
I don't like that. It's not nice.
Does stuff and things, and it triggers my commander.
Yeah, all of these things too. All these elves, you got to remember, are still like giving you 2 possible cards to look through to be able to cast for free.
Yes, only 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Only 2.
Only 2.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of parentheses
only
around
2.
It's 2 adjacent.
Final card here we have is going to be Swan Song for a single blue. It's an instant. Counter target enchantment, instant, or sorcery spell. Its controller puts a 2/2 bird creature token with flying onto the battlefield.
Nah, become a bird.
The cards that I would put in here, one of them would be the Trapped in the Moon or whatever it is to lock down.
Imprison,
yeah. And then I think there's a green one that turns them into a tree or something. Yeah. To at least remove another permanent from the just to get rid of those, because there are some cards in this deck that I'm still
The problem with cards like that is I don't run anything to remove those cards like that. So then I'm like, I don't have an answer to those things, because like you destroy my commander, that's fine. I'm all rant, baby. We're good. We'll bring it back. But if you lock my commander down, if you turn my commander into an indestructible bug, well, that's a problem.
Yeah, humility to your slivers.
Humility is always funny. So we have our draw, reset, and recursion. So this is, I assume, just get everything back. Who's Slothy? You start us off, I believe.
Yes. Starting us off here, we've got Beast Whisperer, 2 double green for a 2/3 elf druid. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card.
It being an elf, so good.
Mm-hmm.
We have Echo of Eons, which is one of my favorite artworks in Magic. I really, really like it, and it makes me think of the Guru lands, like the cool, yeah, they're awesome. But anyways, Echo of Eons is 4 double blue for a sorcerer. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draws 7 cards. Great, and then flashback for 2 and a blue. So good.
I've wanted to play it, but people have interfered.
I love and especially really quickly, your commander's exiling things, so they're not even going to the grave; they're losing their cards. This is you resetting yours while they get nothing.
As long as I don't get Bajuka bogged.
Yeah, true.
And then we have a Growth Spiral, a green and a blue. It's an instant to draw a card, and you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield.
Yeah,
always good, always fun. Next one is Myriad Style for a single green. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order.
This one is a Brian staple. It's definitely I see you playing this one a lot. It's very cool.
Yeah. It's one of his favorite cards.
I bought it foil for like $7 at a face-to-face event, and now it's like a $30 card.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not one I see people play very often, and I see you put a lot of work in with it.
Myriad Giles goes burr in the Troublemakers deck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next up here, we've got Skull Clamp. Single mana for an equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/-1. And whenever equipped creature dies, draw 2 cards. It's got equipped for 1.
It's one of the cut cards, in all honesty, because there's so many lords that my creatures aren't going to be.
Yeah, they end up not being small.
Yeah,
it's not going to hurt them.
So I've been just trying to find something to ixnay to put that, or to remove that and put something else in.
That's fair. It still could be good, though. We've got our time reversal next. 3 double blue. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library, then draws 7 cards. Exile time reversal. Another very cool artwork.
I saw it foiled when I went in to go get the elf deck. I was like, I'll grab that.
I love all these space artworks.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't reprint it in the space decks.
Yeah,
like the Warhammer 40K or whatever when you're in space.
Well, or the Edge of Eternity, that stuff.
Yeah. And then we got a Treasured Find, which is a green and a black. Black and a green, sorry. Sorcery. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Treasured Find.
I love the flavor text. Gorgons crave beautiful things, gems, exquisite amulets, the alabaster corpses of the petrified dead. All right, chill.
Ooh, this should be like a new staple for Brian. It's Wrenn and Realm Breaker for 1 double green. Legendary Planeswalker Wrenn comes in with 4 loyalty. Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Always good. The +1, up to 1 target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with vigilance, hexproof, and haste until your next turn. It's still a land. For the -2, mill 3 cards. You may put a permanent card from among the mill cards into your hand. And the -7, you get an emblem with, you may play lands and cast spells, permanent spells from your graveyard. Brian always tries to put these in. He always gets upset when we bring it down.
It's such a good emblem.
You cast it, you get up to 7, you crack it, and then you recast it the same turn.
You cast it.
So you can make sure your land's tap for whatever.
It's one of the better emblems I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And it is arguably one you cannot let resolve, because then it turns removal useless. Okay, I blow up your
you need exile.
Yeah, well, exactly. I blow up your Elvish Archdruid. I don't want you having that much land. Well, I play it again and again and again. We have token generation next. Slothy, you want to start us off here?
Yeah. Starting us off here, we've got Bitter Blossom. It is 1 and a black for a tribal enchantment fairy. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a cool card. The next one's super problematic in this deck. It's not a card that couldn't be allowed to resolve in a deck like this, because that's like a potentially like a 15 card exile, 16 card exile if you can divide by 2, like I can't. Elven Ambush is 3 and a green. It's an instant. Create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token for each elf you control. The fact that you can use this as like a top deck control piece, I'm thinking, okay, well, he can only exile my stuff. I tutor to the top at the end step, and then I get 15 deep exiled after I've gone to tutor a card, and then he plays it for free 5 times in a row. That's rough.
Let me take that off your hands for you.
Yeah. What are we playing? Let's find out.
Oh, just to continue on that, we got Elvish Promenade for 3 and a green, tribal sorcery elf. So it counts as an elf. Create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token for each elf you control.
This is the pose you have to do when people are upset you're exiling their card. Me? Me? I'm just simply playing cards. You just counted my things.
I've tried that.
Yeah. You just counted my things. My good sir, I've been giving you treasures.
And then we murder you.
I like that.
Give us treasures, birds, lizards. No, that's it. We gotta call it
lizard.
Lizard. Yeah, exactly.
All right. We have Imperious Perfect next for 2 and a green. It's a creature, elf warrior, 2/2. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. For a single green, you can tap it, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Only one, not like the other two, but only one.
Big problematic one mana ability though, to again control what other people are doing every time.
You could put in the blue.
Yeah, untap, tap. Yeah, tap it 20 times a turn.
Yeah, the intruder alarm.
Oh, intruder alarm also could be a good one. Untap.
Gross. Thank you.
Anytime.
I forgot we're talking about my deck here.
Brian's taking notes. He's like, oh, I could do that.
Next up here, we've got Lathril, Blade of the Elves. 2 black and a green for a 2/3 legendary elf noble with menace. Whenever Lathril, Blade of the Elves, deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Gross. Tap 10 untapped elves you control. Each opponent loses 10 life, and you gain 10 life.
Again, also kind of a game ender with your if you have an intruder alarm kind of thing, you can just 4 of those off, just bang, 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 bang.
I think Lathril is the most popular elf commander still.
Yes. Yeah.
Every time I try, like I have a Lathril deck, and every time I try, it's kind of like Zexar. It does what it does too good. And I keep trying to make it an elf deck, and then I'm like, let me make it a Voltron deck. That'll be different. And then it's not different. It's the same as every other Lathril deck that's a Voltron commander. And then I'm like, I got 70 elves, and everyone's like, all right, well, we're not having fun. I'm like, oh, I was chilling.
Yeah, when I built it, it was with swords.
Yeah, see, you get it, right? Every time I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be different. It's not your normal elf deck, and then it's just the normal elf deck, the normal Lathril. I'm like, all right, you got me there. All right, you saw through what I was doing. We have a Lysalana Huntmaster, 2 double green for 3/3 elf warrior. Whenever you cast an elf spell, you may create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Again, problematic.
That's a problem. And then for when people try to remove my elves, we have Prowess of the Fair, 1 and a black, tribal enchantment elf, so it triggers the commander. Whenever another non-token elf is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you may create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token.
Yeah, that's rough.
Ward, so give me 2 cards.
Once again, exile effects. Exile.
Just go to sleep.
After that, we have Reflections of Liftjara for 4 and a blue. It's an enchantment. As it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. We're choosing something else. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell.
You're choosing spirits, obviously.
Choosing seals, right?
I choose bears.
I'm surprised it's like $2.50 for this card, or $3, and I rarely see anyone play it.
It's
just because like there's so many other spells out there for almost the same effect, right?
I keep saying it. Make Commander 200 cards. We've got enough sets to do it. Let's go. Big Sleeves doesn't want you to know this, but you can add 98 more cards.
No.
No 200 cards.
I'm just saying 200 cards really ups the diversity of the cards. It's going to make games more exciting. Big old
You're
towers.
Still running 32 lands.
Yeah, I'm still running 32 lands. I like that. Oh, I would still not put any interaction in at that number of things. It's still just all creatures. Let's go. Who is next here? I think it's me. Wolverine Riders. Yeah. Another huge problem card. You can't leave this card alone. This is an insane card, and its price has gone up to reflect that. Obviously, 4 double green for a 4/4 elf warrior. At the beginning of each upkeep, so it's like a tender shoot dryad. You create a 1/1 green elf. Problem. Whenever another elf enters under your control, you gain life equal to its problem, to its toughness, equal to its problem. I was gonna say also problem, but it is, yeah.
Freudian slip there.
Yeah, you do. It's problem top to bottom. Is that one from the Lathril deck?
The Lathril's deck.
Man, it's a good card.
That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
And then we got the ETB and Flash section. And this is starting us off as a card that Sherman was like, do you know what? If they wanted to complain, throw this card in there. Or at first he was like, take it from your Atraxa deck. And I told him, no. I have an extra one. We're good. It's Displacer Kitten.
Wow.
It's the best kitty. Meow. 3 in a blue. Cat Beast, 2/2. Avoidance. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile up to one target non-land permanent you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Problem.
Yeah, big
I
problem.
don't know what you're talking
Return
about.
that
It's
problem.
Just a cat. Just a cat.
Simple cat. That thing goes infinite with a breeze.
So
Wow.
such a nice kitty. Such a nice kitty. We have that's a nice copy. Leyline of Anticipation for 2 double blue is an enchantment. If the Leyline of Anticipation is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. You may cast spells as though they had flash. I have to say, this is a really nice printing of it, though.
If I have Wolverine riders out or something that makes an elf token, or if I counter something and I blink with Displacer Kitten and I get cards on other people's turns, I want to be able to cast them without without waiting. So
Do you have to follow the timing restriction on Maralen? I don't think you do.
No, you don't. It doesn't say you have to, so you don't.
Yeah, I
So
think you
think
can
about
just. I
Ellie.
think you can just cast on that ability.
Oh, excellent. Then I guess I got some other cards that I can remove.
Oh,
Look
still,
at that.
still good.
More
I don't
more
think-
elves.
This deck is already annoying enough. Now you're making it worse.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, you can just cast it then.
There should be no timing restrictions on it.
I didn't even think about that. I thought that you'd have to follow the restrictions, but I don't think you do. I think you can just be annoying on everyone's turn. I think that's really funny.
Yeah.
So you can then exactly Displacer Kitten things. You counter, then you take my top cards. You had them all.
Hey, group hug.
It is
You're
group
helping
hug.
me out.
Yeah,
Or
I'm helping you play your cards.
really
You put them in the deck because you wanted to see them.
what's
You're
really
about to see them.
annoying.
In one of the games, I had more cards from other people on my board than my cards.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how it should be.
But, like Brian will do this when like someone will tutor like a vampiric tutor or enlightened tutor in there or something, and then he'll just like create or bounce like an elf, and then like he just takes the card that you tutored for. Now
What
that's
did you
the
look
annoying
for?
part. Yeah.
What did
Let
we
me
get?
see.
What did-
Oh, that's good. You won't
What
have it anymore.
Our
What do we
card.
find, Twin?
Yeah, I like that.
Next up here, we've got Panharmonicon, 4-mana artifact. Creature or artifact entering causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger. Triggers an additional time.
Yes.
And again, I don't want to just take from one person. I want to make sure it's even and that everyone's enjoying. So why not have?
You're a nicer person than me. Whoever's wronged me in the last 3 weeks is exactly who's getting it for the last. It doesn't even have to be this night. They could have just ignored a text, simple text. Hey guys, you want to play Magic? You don't get back to me in time. Next time I see you 3 weeks from now, exile your cards. Exile your cards.
You didn't want to play Magic? You're not playing Magic.
That's funny. We've got our Vidalcan Orrery again. More flash. It's 4 colorless. You may cast spells as though they had flash. Being able to
And
cast
then-
elves is annoying. Like that. Then you instantly have access to them. You mill on it's rough.
Oh, I didn't need to counter anybody at the end step of anybody's turns. I'll just flash in some elves on the last turn before me.
Yeah, and then their mana's available. Ugh.
Yep. And then we got a Virtue of Knowledge, 4 in a blue. It's essentially a Panharmonicon. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers additional time.
Yeah. You can also copy target activator or trigger ability. I also wanted to say really quickly, I just thought about this we were joking with the reflections of Lit Jara. Nothing does stop you from naming my creature type. Like if I'm playing my Azlask deck and Brian wants to exile my cards and play Eldrazi, he's just getting double Eldrazi playing my cards.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you brought Eldrazi.
Yeah, our Eldrazi deck. I didn't even think about it, but if you
Who
like
hurt you?
if you like the kind of creatures that they're playing enough, you can just double up theirs as well. I kind of like that. It's okay.
You guys are mean. You guys are mean.
Our sliver deck.
Humility.
Next, we have a section for life and damage. I think it's Sherman or Slothy. It's one of you guys.
It's me
Sherman.
next to Sherman. Yeah. We have Dwinnen Glint Leaf Dane for 2 double green. Legendary creature Elf Warrior 3/4 reach. Other elves you control get +1/+1. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Whenever it attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking elf you control.
Mhm.
It's nice, especially in Elves. You swing out with like 10, you gain 10 life. You don't care if they die.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Nadir's Nightblade. 2 and a black for a 1/3 elf warrior. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life.
Mean. We have an anti-board wipe piece of tech here. Poison Tip Archer. 2 a black, a green for a 2/3 elf archer with reach death touch. Whenever another creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Go ahead and wipe the board, but you're going to die.
Hurt.
Yeah.
And then we got Shaman of the Pact, 1 colorless, black, and a green. Elf Shaman 3/2. Whenever Shaman of the Pact enters the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves you control.
Never wrong me by ignoring my text, so you're getting this too. Yeah.
And then the final one for this category is going to be Well Wisher for 1 in green. It's an elf. That's a 1/1. You tap it to gain 1 life for each elf in play.
Not just my elves.
Elf's a pretty common creature type.
Yeah. I don't like this next card, Brian. The next section here is protection slash forest walk. Pretty easy to give everyone forests.
Sure is.
Starting it off here, there's Eladamri, Lord of Leaves. Double green for a 2/2 legend. All elves gain forest walk, and elves cannot be the target of spells or abilities. I myself am an elf, so you cannot target me with your commander.
Fair. That's fair. It'll play. That's how they play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's every time you see anything in Yu-Gi-Oh! In the TV show, it's just he just makes up whatever rules he wants. My summon skull gets 500 extra power because it's nighttime. It's 11 in the morning. What are you talking about?
I watched a YouTube video actually recently about every time Yugi cheated in the show.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it is so much.
He's just straight lying to his friends. He's just like, because it's a full moon, I have 600 more power. And you're like, it doesn't. There's no way that fits on the text box.
It doesn't say that.
That's not what the card does. Pot of Greed. It's it.
Pot of Greed drawing 7.
Oh, man. I love watching Yu-Gi-Oh! It's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
We have our Elvish champion next. 1 double green. Again, we're getting Forest Walk and an Anthem. Elf, 2/2. Other elf creatures you control get 1/1 and Forest Walk.
Yep. And then we got our Jagged Scar Archers, 1 and double green. Elf Archer. Jagged Scar Archers' power and toughness are each equal to the number of elves you control. I can tap it, and Jagged Scar Archer deals damage equal to its power to target creature with flying.
I cast Dragon. Dead.
Oh,
You'll cast
Great.
nothing.
We have Lightning Greaves. 2 mana. Artifact. Equipment. Equipped creature has haste and shroud, and it has equip cost of 0. Good old fashioned protection.
And then we've got a Propaganda. 2 and a blue. It's an enchantment. Creatures can attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking you.
Nice little defense.
Yep.
I love these sketches.
Yeah.
The sketches are so cool. Like the schematic sketches. We've got Swiftfoot Boots next. 2 colorless for
You mean these
equipment.
Sketchers?
Yeah, these Sketchers. I like it. Equipped creature has hexproof and haste, and you equip for 1. Beyond.
And this is so great that it ends on me with this one. Next category is Brian Staples. And it's a Seedborn Muse, 3 and 2 green. Spirit, untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. And it's a 2/4.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta have it.
Didn't fit anywhere else.
That's funny. I scrolled down to look. You do have a Yavimaya in here.
Mm-hmm.
A cool Yavimaya too. I've never seen that.
I got that with all of the Lord of the Rings that I opened up and didn't get anything of note.
Well, you got cool cards in the Lord of the Rings stuff. You did crack a lot of Lord of the Rings though. No One Ring.
I did. No, not even any of the friggin'. I did get a One Ring.
No, but you didn't get
But not
One Ring.
that. Yeah, not that One Ring.
That's just you announcing you're rich on the show. I did get the One Ring. Live in luxury.
But not that one.
Yeah, this deck's a problem, top to bottom. I love the commander. I think it's such a strong card that just puts in like phenomenal work. Like the the
Mhm.
amount that you're going to get passively from this ability, and the fact that they gave this flying for no reason as well, just makes it so that it can just keep
a fairy.
cracking you. Yeah. I understand that, but it doesn't need to have flying.
It'd be broken if she had whenever she attacks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever she enters or attacks, and whenever another elf or fairy enters, yeah, let's go.
Well, again, just with the elf and fairy thing, like you can build this like in so many different ways. Like if you were gonna add one thing, I would say put a Glenalendra in here because you have so much mana to dump into that ability.
Thought I had her, but I didn't.
That's fair. No, I love this deck. Like I love the elf version of it. The fairy version of it's cool. Like it's just a cool commander if you're playing.
There is another fairy that gives everything flash. So you could remove one of the
Trickster?
cards. Pardon?
Fae Trickster?
I think it was from the Eldraine
Kickstarter
Commander
jumps.
deck.
The last one I saw had a star on it.
Oh, something
Yeah, that
from
would be Fae
Foundations.
Trickster.
Foundations, there we go.
Yeah. There's just like there's so many ways to go. Like when you get 2 creature types on a commander, then it's so good. They made I don't know if you saw in lore when they made a Bitter Blossom but a creature. Did you see that one, Brian?
No.
It's Bitter Blossom Bearer. It's just double black for a 1/1 fairy rogue.
I think I did see that actually.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
That'd
just
be
like I said, there's
really
just so many cool ways to go with it. Like it's such a fun commander, like I said, to build. If you're the one losing your cards, then it's not as fun. Then it hurts me.
Ask Sherman.
Then it hurts me deeply.
I won't take it apart until
No,
you
you need to go
get to
deep with
play
this.
against it at least once, Dan.
You keep it together. I don't care what people are playing. I'm playing the same deck with the same amount of interaction, no matter what bracket we're playing. I'm still playing my garbage and I'm casting Howling Mine, and there's no interaction. You guys do what you want with that. Yeah, no, I think that this is like a really, really cool commander. It makes me want to finish the fairy one on my deck. Like I realized that I'm like I want to finish that one too. We're playing just Maralen all weekend.
The multicolor one or the black one?
See, the problem, I wouldn't run the mono black one in this deck, right? Like it's normally like for
I
the
wouldn't
theme,
either.
but you just I don't think you would. I pulled up the EDH direct page and I was like, I wonder what they have there, and it's all just like here's like the new elves, here's like the prepared elves. I'm like, I don't want those. Give me cool fairies. Yeah. One sec here.
Surprised there's no Talion in
All I have
here.
to say- yeah. All I have to say is this is an annoying deck to play against. So annoying. That's
Yes.
why we had to kill Brian.
I miss my Talion deck. They weren't happy with it. They told me to take it apart.
You took Talion apart? I like Talion. Put it back together.
Talion was so fun.
They say take it apart. I say reassemble it.
Actually, one of the people complaining was Sherman.
Sherman.
No. I wasn't complaining about that. I don't care about your talent. I was fine with that one.
I care about how
Your
you
track
play
is
the
annoying.
Talion. I like your Atraxa deck. That's one of the ones I've seen
always
recently.
annoying. It doesn't matter how you build it. Attractor's always annoying.
I love that Atraxa. It's so much fun. Whenever I play my Atraxa deck, they get out a D20 for every time I trigger Atraxa, and they see how many times I do her ability throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the one that like looks at the top 10, not the proliferate one.
Yeah, I like that Atraxa. I think it's cool. Like I said, I don't think that this deck like needs like edits and stuff. Like you said, there's like one or two things. Like the one thing you mentioned, the Skull Clamp. You do have so many cool anthems in here that.
Yeah, not worth it.
But it's still good. Again, it's still a cool draw emblem. Man,
But I wouldn't get to draw anything because they'd all be like +4.
yeah, I guess you just put it on whatever you're
Yeah.
swinging with, and then if they block it, then you get a draw.
I guess so.
Say, give me my card
But
draw.
they can't block
So-
anything. Forced walk. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's a big problem with Forest Walk is that you drop one of those down and then the game is over.
It all depends upon if I'm being a generous god or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I like the idea of I kind of want to build one of these that is just half like fair or half elves. So I've got the ramp, and then go that Reflections of Lit Jara, copy their creature type, and just decide what creature type we're playing from the decks I'm sitting with, and whoever's creatures I like the most, that's the kind I'm playing.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys have no other closing thoughts, I'm going to wrap her here.
Nope, nothing for me.
Oh, thank you.
Then I give them the music.
Good.
Thank you guys for listening to another one. Let us know what you thought of Orion's deck. Which one would you go, by the way? Like elves or fairies? Which one do you think is better for Maralen? I think elves give you the more mana. I don't know. The deck is beautiful. Either way. If you want any of the beautiful cards in this deck, go over to houseofcards.ca, promo code IT99. That's going to give you a discount at checkout. It's going to support a good business, support us, get you cheap cards. Everyone wins overall. If you want nice sleeves or places to put these, go over to nerdgear.ca, promo code IT99. They've got everything as well. You can draw your elf tokens with the dry erase tokens. They've got good playmats. They've got playmat sanctuaries for if you're a hoarder like me and have 50 playmats and you need a bunch of them. So go over there, grab that stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Patreon. It is the best way to directly support us and build decks with us. And yeah, thank you guys and have a good week.
All right. Laters.
See ya.